Their recommendation to me was that Deputy Fields did not follow proper training, did not follow proper procedure when he threw the student across the room. From the very beginning, that's what's caused me to be upset when I first saw that video, and continues to upset me when I see that video, is the fact that he picked the student up and he threw the student across the room. That is not a proper technique and should not be used in law enforcement. And based on that, that is a violation of our policy. And approximately 20 minutes ago, School Resource Officer Ben Fields was terminated from the Richland County Sheriff's Department.
Richland County, South Carolina Sheriff Leon Lott, a man elected to that position, happily living off the public dole since '96, highly decorated, good family man with 4 daughters, and in the end, just another elected official seeking to do what is right in order to keep that cushy gig and the taxpayer paychecks rolling in. Let's take a few breaths here and, unlike much of the lamestream media, follow up the cowardly and knee-jerk firing of a veteran cop who, like so many other members of law enforcement, are more than ever worried about whether they will be coming home to their family every night and have to resort to more physicality than they would like to in order to bring a situation under control. Let's set aside for a moment the line about how Officer Ben Fields threw the student across the room, because last time I checked, flipping a desk over in about a 10-foot space does not constitute across a room. But let's give Sheriff Lott the benefit of the doubt here. He wasn't there, didn't see it happen, and is relying on crude video shot by a student. Sounds vaguely familiar, but I digress. I'm struck but not shocked at the number of police procedure experts out there who even now are standing behind the poor little snowflake who put this current nightmare into motion, the innocent, assaulted child who didn't deserve such a vicious attack.
This incident started with a very disruptive student in a class. The student was not allowing the teacher to teach and was not allowing the students to learn. She was very disruptive, she was very disrespectful, and she started this whole instance with her actions.
Ooh, wait just a minute here. Let's back that one up and let's give that a good airing out, shall we?
She was very disruptive, she was very disrespectful, and she started this whole instance with her actions.
Funny how that slice of the press conference and continued reporting of the incident in question seems to be missing that little nugget. How this was not started by the officer in question, not the teachers, not the students, but by this one miscreant who decided she's above everyone else. No need to follow the simple rules of the school, society, and courtesy. We've done an excellent job of giving these training wheel punks plenty of room to swagger about and disobey the rules we all have the common sense to live by.
We'll note that the teacher and the school administrator in their statements both fully support the actions of Ben Fields. They said that he acted appropriately, that he didn't use excessive force, and he did what was necessary. And that came from both of them who were present when this happened. The third video from another student who also supports Officer Fields actually shows the female student striking Ben Fields and her resisting when he tried to get her from her chair.
So now he's out of a job because little snowflake wouldn't hand over a cell phone and couldn't stand up on her own. What a great example of why law enforcement is backing off crime across America and why that crime is rising every single day. Maybe one day we'll thank Lady Snowflake for making us realize how low we've sunk as a society that was once idolized but is now ridiculed around the world. And let's revisit this the next time an innocent-looking kid brings a weapon to a school and leaves behind bodies mixed among the books. And maybe they'll be asking the cop, why didn't you do something? That's my opinion, telling it like it is. Rock on, true believers. See you next time, back here on The Hard Line.